Recently, Tacoma City Council approved changes to the Residential Curbside Recycling Program. These changes, known as the Recycle Reset, applies to community members living in single-family homes or duplexes. Changes to the program were necessary because of shifts in the global recycling industry.
So in 2018, China introduced a new policy that severely restricted the kinds of materials that they would accept and the contamination levels that they would also accept. So the garbage in the recycling, they lowered it to 0.5%. So where we're at in the recycling industry right now, technology-wise, that's pretty much impossible for our markets right now. So what that means at a local level is recycling programs are becoming more expensive to maintain.
In an attempt to address the issue of rising costs, the city went out to the community and asked how they would like to see the program continue.
Of the 6,100 responses we got from residential customers, the vast majority of them wanted to see the program continue. To do this, we will be implementing a monthly surcharge for our residential customers for $2.82. Of that $2.82, $2.32 of it is going to go to covering the increased marketing, processing, and shipping of those materials to markets. The other 50 cents is going to go towards specifically education and outreach.
Starting January 1st, these changes will be identified on residential customers' bills as Recycle Reset Surcharge. The surcharge will be waived for customers who participate in the Tacoma Public Utilities and Environmental Services Bill Payment Assistance Programs. Changes are also coming to curbside glass pickup.
As part of the reset, we are changing our glass collection methodology. We will continue to recycle glass, but we're moving to a drop-off system as opposed to curbside collection at our single-family homes and duplexes. The system that we were collecting had a very low set-out rate. We were sending a lot of trucks out, 3 or 4 every day to go collect for about a 25% customer set-out rate. So it's creating a more efficient operation.
These 5 glass drop-off sites will be located all around Tacoma and are planned to be set up in early 2020. Regular curbside glass pickup will continue until these locations are finalized.
So these are going to be the items that we want in your curbside bin. As I mentioned before, your curbside recycling bin is really for your bread and butter recyclables, things that people already know are recyclable, like cardboard, paper, magazines, aluminum cans, tin cans, plastic bottles, plastic jugs, milk jugs, those kind of things. Those all go in your curbside bin. If you are confused about what goes in there though, then I would encourage you to use our What Goes Where feature at tacomarecycles.org or download the Recycle Coach app and use the What Goes Where feature there, and that'll give you that clarity that you're looking for.
The Recycle Reset is maintaining residential curbside commingled recycling service with minor adjustments to the accepted curbside recycling list.
So many items that we don't accept in our curbside recycling bin, we do accept at the Recycle Center, and lots of other stores have take-back programs, especially for things like batteries or also even plastic bags. Something like this. We used to accept plastic bags in our curbside bin, but we no longer will starting January 1st, 2020. We will continue to accept these at the Recycle Center. Along those lines, something that we used to accept was a paper bag full of shredded paper in the curbside bin. That also will be going away starting January 1st, 2020. This right here we accept at the Recycle Center. These clamshell containers, things that like berries come in. These cause problems for the processing facility because when they are collected and then compacted, they actually get crushed and they actually get flattened and many times get sorted with the paper, causing contamination and lowering the whole value of that entire bale. Another thing that's really fun, if you ever come down to the Recycle Center, we actually have our own styrofoam machine. So we collect styrofoam blocks at the Recycle Center and we actually process it on site.
There are several items that are not accepted in the curbside bin and should be thrown in the garbage.
One of those items would be like these milk cartons right here. The fact is that they are paper on the inside, but they have this thin plastic lining on them that make them very difficult for the paper mills to process. Another item that we get lots of questions about are coffee cups. Coffee cups are not recyclable for a lot of the same reason. Many of them have that thin plastic lining on them, and then the plastic itself can also, because of the size of the top, can jam up machinery. Another main thing that we don't want are these prescription bottles. They are plastic, but they are treated as hazardous waste because they had prescription pills in them, or prescription medication. Kind of single-use plastic items like these, like something that you might find some candy in, or those kind of things, are also not recyclable. They don't break down with plastic processing.
Recycle Reset education and outreach will include explaining what exactly goes in the recycling bin, informing the community about these changes, and encouraging customers to participate as a community to reduce overall contamination in the recycling program. One of the most important things to remember is what you put in your curbside bin should be empty, clean, and dry.